So how far out do you think you are before you'll be able to open up your store?
I want to do it next year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you achieved all the other goals so far, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about what you're most proud of. What's something that you wish that you could go back and change?
I mean, if I could change anything.
I know it's kind of a big question.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't really too much I want to change, because if I was to change anything, if I was to say, yeah, I wish I could go back and change the way I did this back when I got locked up and keeping me from getting locked up. If I would have did that, I don't think I would have be the way I would be thinking the way I think now. I don't think I have as much knowledge as I have now. I don't think I'd be able to. I probably would have achieved as many goals as I have, or learned my lesson and saw this side of things, and wouldn't be able to think about the consequences as much as I do now. So I wouldn't really change too much of nothing.
So do you think for most people, if they've been locked up, are they able to get like a second chance, or do people treat them differently?
Everybody gonna treat you differently. They're gonna, like, far as anybody, you're gonna get treated differently just because. Maybe, yeah, this guy's white, this guy's black, this guy's tall, this guy's fat. They gonna treat you differently regardless. But I mean, it really depends on how bad you want it. Like me, yeah, I wanted it, so I went for it. Everybody told me, you're not going to be able to do this in this amount of time. You're not going to be able to do this. It's going to be hard out there. Okay, it is going to be hard, but it's just, you got to look hard. Like, if you was to lose something in a messy room, you got to really look. If you want to find it, if you want to get it, you're going to have to look. It's somebody out there who's willing to hire you, who don't care about whether or not you did this in the past, because it just don't matter to them. It's about what you're going to do now. What changes are you made, or have you made? It's somebody out there who's willing to go ahead and work with you. That's really just all it depends on. I don't really look at, I can't do this because I'm a felon. They're not going to let me do this because they don't like my background. They don't like the color of my skin. They don't like the way I look. Somebody's going to be open to help you out.
Okay. Well, that kind of leads me to the next question. There's one thing that you could tell everyone in the world, and it would change their mind. What would you have that thing be?
If it's what?
There's one thing that you could tell everyone. Say, hey, this, you need to do this, or this is what should be done, and you knew that they would automatically do it. But what would you tell them?
I tell them, man, and like, I'd be like, if it's something that you want, whatever that it is that you really want at that time, stay in that lane and just go for it. Go for it. Just leave everything else out and go for that.